to another episode of Life, Biz, and all that jazz. I'm your host, Jasmine Lisciotto. Before we get started today, if you haven't already, please make sure you hit subscribe so you never miss an episode. Well, today we're going to be diving into one of the most empowering practices for our personal and professional success, which is goal setting and planning for the new year. How is next year already 2025? Even just thinking about writing 2025 is mind-blowing. We can't do anything about it. The year is going to come, so we may as well set ourselves up for the best year yet. And you're in the right place if you're looking for valuable and actionable steps that will help you break down your goals and allow you to understand how to achieve them with clarity and purpose. First off, let's have a chat about why goal setting is important. It's not just about having something to aim for. Goal setting actually has real science-backed benefits. And you know me, I am a science girly and I love all my nerdy facts. So anything that has science back behind it is for me. Goals really give us purpose and they kind of push us to envision more for our future and actually see what we desire and allow us to create a clear path to really get there. Goals help us feel inspired and they help us strive for milestones, giving our daily actions meaning and directions. Goals help us keep track of our progress, help us celebrate our successes, and also learn from our setbacks, all while keeping us motivated and focused on our long-term vision. Research tells us that people who write down their goals are 42% more likely to achieve them compared to those who don't. Having something there in front of you and breaking it down step by step, making a pathway to reach them, having it written down and having it visually in front of you is the best way to achieve anything. If you've got a clear vision and your goals are defined, your brain has a target to focus on. This also helps to boost your motivation and keep you on track. One of the big things I find with goals is they also allow you to prioritize your time so you're not wasting on energy of things that don't matter and don't align with your goals. Goal setting also pushes you out of your comfort zone and encourages personal and professional growth while tracking your progress and holding you accountable. Now let's have a little chat about vision boards. So as I was saying before, if you've got something in front of you, you're more likely to see it every day. It's going to jog your memory. It's going to tell your brain every single day, this is what I need to work for. If you haven't heard of a vision board before, it's pretty much a collection of images and words that you have in front of you. It can be in your room, your bathroom, your office, your lounge room, your kitchen. There will be pictures and words that will represent your goals and your dreams. You want it to be somewhere that you can see it every single day. Vision boards can really help enhance our motivation and are a daily reminder of what you're working towards and keeps your vision right at the top of your mind. When you see your goals every single day, it really helps maintain focus and boost enthusiasm. For today's episode, I've actually put together an ebook with step-by-step instructions that will help you create your ideal vision board. I'll share more about this at the end of the episode. Now, let's take things a little bit further. It's one thing to see your dreams and your goals, but it's another thing to actually have a clear plan. And that is where the SMART goals come into place. So, SMART goals stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. And this is a method that really ensures that your goals are going to be clear, realistic, and you'll be able to track them. So, the examples that I'm going to talk about are based on productivity goals. So when it comes to being specific, you really have to pinpoint the goal and make sure that it's going to be something that is clear and you understand everything that will be involved. So for an example, you can't just say, I want to be more productive. You need to really be more specific and say, I want to complete my project by dividing it into daily tasks and working on it for 1 hour each morning. This is in relation to a goal where you want to be more productive, but what do you want to be more productive in? What area of your life do you want to be more productive in? Do you want to be more productive in your work? Is there a passion project that you have? You need to really specify where you want to be more productive and how you're going to be more productive then. Then it comes to measuring this productivity. So you need to know what type of metric you want to use or how you will actually measure your goal. This will break it down. For example, I will measure my productivity by completing at least 2 sections of the project each week and tracking my project using a project management app. So then we have a way to measure the 2 sections we're going to be completing of this task each week, and this will be managed in a project management app. So we'll be able to see the progress. Then we have number three, which is achievable. You really want to make sure that you're going to be able to achieve this goal. I'm all for setting high expectations, but if it's unattainable, then it's just going to lead to disappointment, and we don't want that. So, really make sure that the goal is realistic and you have the time that you need. Give yourself extra time if you're not too sure how long it's going to take, because if you finish it a little bit sooner, you're going to be more excited. Example for an achievable format for the goal would be I will dedicate 1 hour each morning to focus work on my project, which is manageable given my other commitments. So that's allowing yourself to see what your commitments already are and then breaking it down so you understand where you can allocate more time to focus on this goal. Then, number four, we want to make sure it's relevant. The goal should really align with your broader vision. You need to ask yourself, like, why is this goal important and how does it align with my values or my bigger vision? An example for a relevant format of the goal would be completing this project on time is relevant because it will help me free up time for other projects and it will help me stay on top of my deadlines. And the final format of the SMART method is time bound. So setting a deadline will create some urgency, but then it will also allow you to ensure that you stay focused and prevent procrastination. So a few questions to ask yourself when you're thinking about the timing will be like, when will I want to complete the goal by? How much time do I have? And really adding up the time that you could allocate each day and working out how long it would actually take for you to complete it. An example for time bound would be I will complete the entire project by January the 15th, breaking it down into smaller parts and reviewing my progress every Friday. So you've set your end date, you know when you want to complete it by, you know how much you're going to do each single day, you've worked out that it's going to be achievable, it's relevant, and then now you know when you want to complete it by, and every single Friday you're just going to assess your progress and see how you're going. So by using this framework, it really helps you stay organized, focused, and motivating to get it done. So now we've covered why goal setting matters, your vision board, the SMART goal framework. Let's have a little bit of a chat about breaking goals down step by step. We'll be talking about breaking them down from yearly, quarterly, monthly, weekly, daily. Goal setting can feel quite overwhelming if you don't know where to start, but this approach will really help you see your goals from a different perspective. I know it's really helped me. So when it comes to your yearly goals, start by setting the big goals for 2025. What do you want to accomplish by the end of next year? Make sure these goals are ambitious but also realistic. Again, we're going to be using the SMART method to measure this. Then, after you've got your yearly goals, you can break it down into smaller steps. So, what you can need to do every single quarter to help you achieve this goal. So, you've got your one yearly goal. We'll just go for one goal for an example, but you can have more than one goal for the year. Then you're going to break it down into 4 quarters, and then you're going to break it down monthly. So, what will you need to do every month? Keep focused on this goal. Then, that monthly task will break it down again into weekly tasks. So identify what needs to happen every week for you to achieve your monthly objective. And then finally, we are going to break it down to daily. So just to recap that, you'll set your yearly goal. For example, you want to write a book. So 2025, your big goal is to write a book. Then you break it down into quarterly. You might do the first quarter, you might do an outline of it. And then for the first 3 months in that first quarter, you will focus on a few chapters of the outline each month, and then you work on it every week, every day. And then for quarter 2, 3, and 4, you might start writing the book. So you'll work out how much you want to work on it every single day to slowly reach that goal by the end of the year. So you might be thinking, how do I stay motivated? I've got my goal set, I've broken it down, I know what I need to do every single day, but how do I stay motivated and inspired? To be honest, motivation isn't always going to be consistent, and I'm sure you already know this, but what truly matters is sticking to your daily habits, trusting the process, and remaining consistent, even when it gets tough. You really need to celebrate the small wins along the way. If you complete your goal for the week, celebrate every single week, celebrate every single day, give yourself a little treat at the end of the day, or do something fun for yourself when you've completed it. Another good idea is to plan like rewards for yourself when you reach a certain milestone. phone and allow yourself to really enjoy the moments of progress. Having an accountability partner is also really helpful, and this can make a huge difference. You can team up together, share your goals, and then hold each other accountable, chat each week or, each fortnight, and have regular check ins to celebrate each other's wins. I think what's also really important is setting like a monthly reflection date with yourself to review what's working. For me, I do this every Friday. I have a look at my weekly goals and what I've achieved for the week, but I also do journal morning and evening, and I often express a lot of gratitude in the nighttime or in the morning, set a lot of intentions, and I revise my goals every single day. So you're probably thinking, how do I make this work for me? Well, I guess it all starts with working on what you want for the new year. And this doesn't even have to happen for a new year. You can really do this framework at any time of the year, but you need to work out what you want to achieve, who you want to become, and really envision that, and then break it down into the actionable steps. Achieving your dreams isn't just about one huge leap. It's really about the daily grind and the small wins and staying focused on your vision. And don't worry, as I said before, I've created a epic downloadable ebook which will guide you through this entire process. So it's filled with step-by-step instructions, examples, ideas for you with your vision board, worksheets at the back, and step-by-step breakdowns for the goals. The link is in the show notes, and it will also be on my Instagram, Life Biz, and all that jazz. So that's a wrap for today. Thank you for spending the time with me today. I really hope this episode gives you some clarity and tools you need to plan for an incredible year ahead. If you found today's episode valuable, please leave a review and subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss out on any future episodes. It really helps me reach more people when you leave a review so we can level up everybody's lives. Remember, success comes from the small steps, and it's all about progress, not perfection. And next week, we will be chatting about the connection between self worth and success. And I'll really uncover how believing in your worth can lead to life changing breakthroughs. So until next week.